Hello romantic home family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I cannot wait to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree Valentine decor crafty ideas. So you guys, I love to get my home boutique gorgeous on a budget. It's time for a new season. It's going to be winter romance, a touch of spring. As you can tell, this mantle decor back here I'm going to share with you all. I love to make my home really gorgeous, but I do it on a teeny tiny budget, and I love to share those tips with you all. So without further ado, you guys, plug in those glue guns and get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we are going to do a repaint of this really cute Dollar Tree sign. So you'll just need this Happy Valentine's Day sign from the Dollar Tree. I really like this little burlap spot on it. I'm just using some paint, some white paint and a paintbrush. I already had this paint on hand, and I'm just painting one coat of white on first. And then after I get the first coat of white paint on, I'm going to let that dry really well. And then I'm going to go in with some pink craft paint, and I actually mixed the pink and the white together. And I'm just going to finish it up like this. And I think this came out so darling, perfect for your Valentines, especially if you're doing a pastel aesthetic. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create a beautiful Valentine's Deco mesh wreath. So I'm using 2 rolls of white Deco mesh from Dollar Tree, 15 pipe cleaners, this wire round form, and then 2 rolls of the pink Deco mesh, and then ribbon and florals of your choice. So you're going to take your pipe cleaner and just wrap it around that first row on the outer edge of your wreath frame. Twist your pipe cleaner twice, and then just kind of form like a little poof with your Deco mesh. You don't have to get fancy with this at all, so you're just going to continue to work around that outer edge of your wire wreath form, and you're going to create the little poof and then wrap that pipe cleaner around. Leave the pipe cleaners long, because we're going to use the same pipe cleaner to go around and around your wreath with pink and white and pink and white. So you're going to continue to go around all the way till you get to the end of the little loop here, and then you're going to start in with your pink, and you're going to kind of layer your pink on top of your white. So just kind of pinch it in and then wrap it around that pipe cleaner, and then create another poof, and then go to your next pipe cleaner, and just keeping working around your entire wreath until you get to the end again. And then with the roll of white Deco mesh, you're going to go around and around your wreath again. So you're going to use both rolls of Deco mesh for that one. Now we're going to do the same process on the inner ring. So you're just going to pinch it together, take that pipe cleaner, leave it long, twist it around twice, and then go around your wreath with the pink. And then you're going to alternate with the white, and you're going to continue to do that until you run out of the pink and white. And so here it is once you have all your poofs round and round your wreath. And then you're going to cut 8-inch strips of ribbon of your choice. I love to use wired ribbon. This little burlap with the lace is adorable, so I'm going to cut 12 8-inch strips of this wired burlap ribbon that I found at Dollar Tree. And then I'm also going to notch the ends, so you just cut it right here at the end, and that's going to dovetail it and make it have that beautiful boutique finish. I'm also going to do that with the wired pink ribbon from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to cut right up after I fold it in half. Okay, now that we have all of our wired ribbon cut, we're going to cut some of the detailed ribbon. I chose this really pretty pale pink heart ribbon, and then also some xoxo ribbon. So I did 6 each of the smaller ribbon, and these are all ribbons from Dollar Tree. You guys can get all of this from Dollar Tree. So take a piece of pink ribbon and a piece of burlap ribbon, and then one of your smaller ribbons, pinch it together and just twist it on to where that pipe cleaner is. You're going to twist it really well, nice and tight, then you can fluff out those pretty pieces of ribbon, and then you're going to move on to the next one, and you're going to do this all the way around your wreath. pinching these together, and I kind of alternated how I layered them just to give it a little bit of dimension. But really, you guys can't mess this up. It's super easy, and these come out so pretty. So once I get done with this, I am going to go ahead and go in and just clip those pieces of pipe cleaner off. And once you poof out your ribbon, you really can't see that those pipe cleaners were those different colors. And then you're going to go around the entire bottom part of the wreath and tie in your ribbons. So you're going to have lots of beautiful ribbons overflowing. And then what I want to do is I want to add in that beautiful sign that we created earlier. So I'm just using a string to tie onto the sign. I'm going to snip that off, and then I'm going to wire that on with some pipe cleaner. It comes out so beautiful, and you guys could totally stop there, but if you want to get a little bit extra, you can create an Olivia bow. And I have had lots of you guys really enjoy the tutorials on this Olivia bow. You just take your wired ribbon, you loop it over on itself about 3 times, and I will leave a link below of a detailed instructional video if you guys need me to go slower with more instructions. But you just loop it over on itself, cut a tiny notch in the center, remember just a very tiny knot, and then twist your ribbon on, and you can create as many layers as you want for your wreath. So once you have your bow all done, you can fluff it out and then just use a pipe cleaner to attach it to your wreath. I chose to attach my bow kind of off center up to the right of my wreath, and you're definitely going to want to do some fluffing. That's the secret to my bows. And then I had this little extra bow on hand from another project, so I'm just going to wire it onto the base. It has some more burlap ribbon and then a pretty little Dollar Tree rose. They also sell pink and white polka dot ribbon in the baby section if you guys need more options for pink ribbon if you're doing this very sweet and girly Valentine's wreath with me. So I'm just adding in some really pretty Dollar Tree florals. They have pink hydrangeas, these white roses, just to kind of give it some dimension. And I did go ahead and get a little bit extra too and add these into some of the centers of my poofs. Now also I wanted to add in some greenery. That just kind of makes this really beautiful and also gives it that kind of spring vibe. You guys, this is so beautiful. It really made my heart smile. I love to go ahead and add in this Valentine's spring decor. After the Christmas season, I used a lot of heavy red, so I'm really ready to lighten up, and it looks so beautiful in my home. And like I said, it just really makes me smile when I look at it. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create a beautiful springtime floral box. So this was a DIY that I did with you guys back during the Christmas season. We used 3 Dollar Tree boxes, glued them together, and painted them. Now we're going to paint them white to create that big, beautiful kind of springtime fresh planter box. And then I also found these great little scrolly picture frames at Dollar Tree. I'm just going to remove the back and also the glass, and then I want to paint them white. I just brush painted these, but it would be really great if I would have had some spray paint on hand. Again, I'm just trying to use what I have. So I painted 1 coat on, let it dry really well, and then added a 2nd coat. And then once you have them all painted up, you can line them up on your planter box, and you can add some hot glue. Add the hot glue very carefully. You don't want it to drip through, and it only takes a little bit really to get them to stick on. So I'm really loving how this came out. You guys can actually put pictures in this too if you wanted, or some pretty scrapbook paper. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a beautiful bridal kind of springtime Valentine floral. So here's a bunch of Dollar Tree florals that I chose. A lot of whites. I chose white tulips. I also chose some ferns, and then I'm reusing some roses that I used during Christmas time. So I just want to take some styrofoam that I found at Dollar Tree. I'm also reusing styrofoam from last season and just glue that to the bottom of my little planter box. And then I want to start with my greenery. So I want to build from the outside in. I'm using the Dollar Tree ferns and I'm just going to press them down into that styrofoam. And then I'm going to begin to add a couple of the taller florals to the back. So this was a big white Dollar Tree. I'm not even for sure what this one's called. Comment and let me know if you guys know what this is. And then I also had a great surprise while I was looking through my craft storage. I found this beautiful greenery, and I actually use this every year for Christmas. Somehow it got tucked away, so I'm just adding that in, and then I'm adding those Dollar Tree tulips to the center, and then I'm just going to go ahead and layer more greenery and roses. And definitely look around in your craft stash because you guys probably have more than you think you have. I definitely did. And then last but not least, I'm adding in these beautiful pink hydrangeas from Dollar Tree. I also had those pink roses. I'm adding in white roses from Dollar Tree. So get creative. Go with your color palette. You guys can definitely use whatever colors you have on hand. Again, I want to create this romantic Valentines, kind of using a lot of winter whites, but then the pinks kind of give me that burst of color that I love that will head into spring. So once spring rolls around for Easter, hopefully I'll just have to add in maybe some cute little Easter eggs and whatnots. But a lot of these florals are from Dollar Tree. They have some really beautiful things to choose from, especially if you just stay with kind of whatever color palette you choose. So I chose a lot of whites and the white planter box, and then just added some pinks for my pop of color. I am so in love with this creation. This is probably one of the most beautiful florals I have ever done. I think it came out absolutely beautiful, and it just looks so beautiful. It really is making me so happy, and I think that the planter box looks very high end. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take apart one of those hanging heart signs, and I just want to add some hot glue to the center. And then Dollar Tree has this little kind of grass. I want to create a really cute little lovebird nest here. So I'm also using some of those moss stones that I found in the fairy garden section at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm adding a dab more of hot glue, and then I'm going to hot glue this cute little winter bird to the top of this. This is actually left over from Christmas as well. And then I'm using the rest of that grass to put into my little cherub statue here. I'm adding in my little romantic heart bird. And then as I was adding my bird, I really thought about it. I thought, this little lovebird needs some romance, and so I added in another little bird that I had on hand from one of my Christmas projects. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to do a Love Each Moment sign repaint. So I want to do an Ombre Heart. I'm going in with some white and some pink paint, and I'm just kind of dabbing it on and then dabbing it off just a little bit with this piece of paper towel. So you don't have to get super fancy with this. I'm following the lines of the little heart on here, and then I'm just going around. And then I decided that I wanted to switch to a larger paintbrush and just dab it on and make a larger heart and go ahead and go over all of the lettering completely to create this beautiful ombre heart. So I'm just going in with white in the center and then kind of pink in and along the edges. And I really thought this came out really sweet and very simple, but I looked at it a little bit longer and I did go in with some gold paint and repaint the letters on it. I really loved this saying, love each moment. It just really reminds me to pause for just a moment and love every single moment, and hopefully you guys are doing the same. So thank you all so much for joining me. It is a blessing and a true honor to have you all here. I hope you guys are loving this series. This is going to be kind of a romantic home series. We're kind of in that lull where it's winter time, but we do want to bring that touch of spring, bridal romance to our homes. I'm a crafty mama with a glue gun. I hope you guys are having fun with me. I hope you guys are pushing yourselves to get creative and take some of the items you already have, take some inexpensive items from the Dollar Tree, and then maybe splurge on some nice roses and get your home beautiful. So when you come home, it's like this lovely oasis that you can relax in and enjoy some sparkle and shine. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of my YouTube family, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.